Good morning, my name is Martin Reed and I'm here on the banks of the River Thames in London, just about to start the Thames Path 100 foot race all the way from Richmond-on-Thames in London to Oxford in Oxfordshire. So this race is about 102 miles this morning. It's my first ever 100-mile race, relatively flat, following the path of the River Thames most of the way, apart from the odd diversion here and there. And to be honest, I'm mumbling because I'm pretty nervous. I've done all the prep I can, I think my legs are decent, but I've got absolutely no idea how this is going to go, how this is going to feel. I'll try and give you an idea what this race is all about. Done registration so far, bag drop, trackers, all that sort of stuff, absolutely smooth as anything. Good people at Centurion Running who organise this event. And it's going to take an awful long time, we'll be running all day, 9 o'clock start into the night. Hopefully there'll be some nice stuff to look at on the way, maybe be able to meet and chat to some nice people, and really just hope for the best. Just want to get to the finish in as relatively little pain and as quickly as possible as I can, and we'll see how that's going to go. If I manage to do much footage, I'll tell you about what I'm eating and drinking to help on the way. There's plenty of aid stations, a couple of bag drops, so I'm planning on changing from road shoes, which I'm going to start into some trail shoes at halfway, maybe another change at 70, change top and all that sort of jazz. But this is a venture into the unknown for me. I've never run further than 50 miles, so we're going to find out. It's about half an hour now until the start, so I'm going to wander down to the start and go from there.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck everybody, have a great day.
A couple of miles in and we seem to have joined a park run this morning, which is very nice. They seem to be having a lovely time running along the Thames Path this morning. We've got, unfortunately, got a little bit further to go. Still about 100 miles left at this point, but very nice to be joining in with a lot of other runners out on a park run this morning, which is grand. Really big park run. I've never really been to a park run, but it looks like there's a lot of people, young people as well. It's just really nice to see, getting out and running on a Saturday morning. Managed to get the heart rate under control after a little spike at the start, trying to keep my heart rate in the low 130s for as long as possible and just see how we get on. An hour in and we made it to Hampton Court Palace, former home here at Hampton Court Palace, former home of King Henry VIII. I went here a while ago. Really nice place to come and visit if you get the chance. I think Henry lived here with a few of his wives. Plenty of different architectural styles and a very interesting place all around to visit if you're interested in a bit of history. So about 10 miles, about an hour in. Good time to check in with the legs. Everything kind of seems alright at the moment. A few niggles I've been feeling the last couple of weeks. Nothing really coming up at the moment. So just pacing it nice and steady, having the odd walk and enjoying myself. Just come out the first aid station. About 11 miles in now. Really well organised, lots of food, lots of drink, really good volunteers just to give you what you need. Pace is just chugging along at the moment, still there about 8:20s, which is about roundabouts where I think I could be at the moment. Keeping that heart rate low, still having a nice time trying to chat to a few people when I get the chance, but all good so far. About 90 miles in now, just had another food stop and just having a little walking break at the moment. Still ticking along around about that 8:20ish pace, which is all good, trying to keep the heart rate down, but it's all been alright so far. It's kind of mixed terrain, a bit like this, a lot of this, a lot of river and plenty of gravel and stuff, so Yeah, about 7 miles until the first marathon's done, so I'll probably check back in then. Just come through Staines upon Thames. I've enjoyed the fact that they've added upon Thames to their name. I mean, to people my generation, Staines would always be where Ali G was from. But today marks the 20-mile point, so getting on for a fifth of the way through. Just thinking a mile or so back that I think I've settled into this now. Sort of looking forward to this challenge. I obviously have been very nervous about it. I'm still apprehensive about what's to come, but it's very exciting. I know it's not in the wilds, in the mountains or anything, but still this sort of journey all the way from London to Oxford should be a belter, even though it's going to hurt like hell.
What do you need on there, buddy?
Can I have tailwind in one and pH in the other, please?
Yeah, alright, tailwind and
Lovely,
pH.
thank you.
Yeah.
Cheers, thank you.
Have they both got water or tailwind, or can I just, it doesn't matter?
Oh, just okay, yeah.
This is gluten-free.
Okay, lovely. Fantastic.
So I feel Martin.
Yeah, not bad, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, well, hopefully at this point, eh?
Lovely day for it.
It is a lovely day, yeah. Yeah, just
pH on this one.
lovely, thank you.
pH,
Great.
tailwind.
Thank you very much.
Alright.
Just dropping in with another one here because not the most picturesque spot here. But I've just gone past a sign saying this is the site of Runnymede, signing of Magna Carta. I assume it's over there. But for anyone who loves a bit of history, and you know what, I quite fancy doing some runs, have a bit more history in them in the future. But yeah, we're running next to Runnymede. I've been to Salisbury Cathedral and seen Magna Carta. It's just one of those things that is such an important document in the history of England, taking powers away from the king, giving them to admittedly a very small number of people, but you know, why don't we call it the birth of democracy in the United Kingdom? Why not? Anyway, 23 miles in, coming up to the marathon. Just made it through to the first marathon, which is always good. I'm never, it's quite hard to so through the first marathon now. You know, running a marathon is never an easy thing, but it's good to get that one ticked off. Definitely into the race proper now, I think. So around about 3 hours 40, give or take. For that first marathon, I dare say the next couple will be slower, but you know, through some of the bigger bits and got a nice bit of trail just to trundle along here. But still going alright so far. You know, legs aren't 100% fresh anymore, as you'd expect, but you know, still doing alright, and this is when the ups and downs are really going to begin. Been through Eton, we're at about 29.5 miles. Some nice views of Eton and Windsor Castle on the other side of the river. Just seen my lovely wife for the first time, which was really nice. So had a nice walk through Eton there and had a chat to her, which was lovely. To pick me up a little bit, give me a chance to have a little walk. But still doing alright at the moment. 30 miles, 70 to go, 72 to go. That's a lot of them, but you know, we'll get there in the end.
Well done.
Thank you. It's nice to actually bump into some people who have an awareness there's a race going on. There's people here. Thank you. Not getting a lot of cheers as you go along, as no one has a clue what you're doing, but when you get near to one of the queue stops, obviously you get all the other crews and their families, so that's really nice. But yeah, just gotta keep chugging away, sort of keeping it as easy as possible. Average pace slipping down as we go, which is what we expected. Matters not. It's not something that's important. All that matters is covering the next 72 miles.
And it's not.
just to aid station 4. We're just under 40 miles, so we're about 4/10 of the way there. 60 odd miles to go. Just absolutely smashing through the watermelon and all these aid stations. That's amazing. And nice hat dunk, nice spray from the hose. Picked up a couple of sandwiches, a bit more water and electrolytes. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's going alright so far, I think. Legs are definitely a bit tired, but there's no way I'm good enough to run 40 miles without feeling it in my legs. So, you know, that's to be expected, but you know, just gonna keep plodding away for a while longer and see what happens. Again, we're at 45-ish miles, just about to come into what I believe is the 5th aid station at Hurley. So just been through Marlow, which was nice for me because my first ever kind of proper endurance event was the half Ironman at Marlow that I did donkeys years ago. Nearly killed me, sleep all the way home. I never thought I'd do anything like that again, let alone anything as blooming bonkers as this, but there you go. Legs still feeling right. Just say a little thing about what I'm eating and drinking, I guess. I've got 60 gram pH hydration chews, which have got 60 grams carb in, so I'm eating those in 2 goes most hours, and then topping it up with sandwiches and stuff from aid stations, and particularly fruit and nuts and whatever takes fancy at the aid stations, and then just try and drink as much liquid as possible because it is toasty out here. Water and hydration, electrolytes, every aid station. So we're going to get to one of those again soon. I'll check in a bit later. So again, I'm at 51.1 miles, so about halfway through, and now into the furthest I've ever run before, which is about to come into Henley, which is just up ahead, and there'll be the first drop bag, so I get to change my shoes, see my wife again, have a little recovery there, and then keep going. But yeah, the first half's gone pretty well so far, I think. You know, pace is alright, see it, but it doesn't really matter. But the legs are feeling okay. They sort of started at around 20 miles, really it's getting a little bit worse, but not significantly worse at the moment, so it's fairly positive at the moment, halfway. But I think into the second 51 miles, that is when it's all going to start to hit the fan. But just try and stay positive, stay happy for as long as I feel okay, keep on going. So I've been through Henley, I've had to change a hat, change the shoes onto the La Sportiva Video Pros for this next section, change the t-shirt, wearing this Ronald McDonald UK Charities, Ronald McDonald House UK Charities t-shirt that I was kindly given by Ronald McDonald House. I'm raising money for them in this run. My youngest son, Daniel, was born with a condition called craniosynostosis, where 2 plates in his skull fused too early and left him with a sort of ridged forehead, which could have hindered his brain development. So he had to have cranial reconstructive surgery when he was 18 months old, and that happened in Oxford, specialist unit in Oxford, where me and my wife had to go on a regular basis, and we stayed in Ronald McDonald House to provide free, flexible housing for people with children in hospital. So I'm doing this for them, I'm doing this for my boy, I'm doing this for my family, and he's now the most beautiful thing in the world. So it was worth all that pain and suffering, but anything I can give to them is good for me. 60 miles in now, so still making progress, still getting there. Haven't had any sort of really significant wobbles yet. Obviously I'm tired, you know, getting more tired as we go along, but you know, mentally it's been alright so far. Just going to come up to Reading soon, so get to see my parents there hopefully. But yeah, you know, it's going alright. It's a long way to go, but I'm just trying not to think about it, just trying to keep going, just trying to sort of enjoy things while I can still, before the real pain kicks in, so presumably not too far down the line. But you know, doing alright still. So just coming out of Pangbourne, something between 68 and 70 miles I think. Another aid station done. Nice little place this. It's a bridge across the river. But yeah, still doing alright actually. I haven't had any really low points yet, which is good. You know, just, I mean, it hurts, but I wouldn't say it's getting worse at such a rate that I'm falling apart, but you know, there's still a good old way to go. We're still talking 32, 33, 34 miles, I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, we're still doing alright at the moment. We've got about 4 or 5 miles I think until, no, I'm saying we, I'm like one of those TV chefs always says we. I have got, I suppose other runners, but there's no one with me at the moment. I have got about another 4 or 5 miles I think before the next bag drop in Goring, so I'll do a few changes there, freshen up a bit, and chat to you after that. It's the golden hour. It's a lovely bit of trail here. The Thames is right down there, but the sun is setting, and I don't think it's going to be long until we go into the night, which I'm quite looking forward to. Okay, so been through Goring, second drop station. Sorry not to change the shoes, I'm very happy with how these are going. Just change a t-shirt, change a hat, got rid of sunglasses, picked up an extra layer for when it gets chilly later, just in case I need that. It's probably going to be the last daytime message. It is definitely getting dark, and I think the head torch should be on fairly soon, which is all good, but still ticking along at a decent pace. Nothing's broken yet, and not a million miles off 3/4 of the way through, so can't be happier than that. All going okay at the moment, but plenty of time, so just keep on going. Probably can't really see me, but it is now officially pitch black. Just come out of the Wallingford aid station, which is 80 odd miles. In a couple of miles time should get a crew back, should see my wife and my parents again, which is going to be really nice because yeah, they're still doing okay, still ticking along, legs are kind of okay, but yeah, it's definitely starting to bite a bit now. But you know, not too long until we're into the last sort of 20 miles and just start ticking things off and actually start maybe believing that this might actually be able to get to the end at some point. But yeah, still going, doing my best. Doing alright. Definitely going into a dark place now, I think. This is very tough. Just got lost. And not very long, fortunately, just managed to find where I can relatively swiftly, but something like 86 miles, so you know, I don't know what that means anymore. 17, 15, 16, something like that miles left. Long way to go, but still moving, still running a lot of the time, so we will get there. I will get there. So I've made it to Abingdon. That last section from Benton, when I saw my family last, to here was hard. I am broken now, but I think I'm down to single figures now, so I mean, this is really hard. I think I'm going to get there. I don't know how much of this last 10 miles I'm going to have to walk. And to be honest, I'm not sure how much I really care. But the end is not quite in sight. I think it's about 5 miles to the next aid station. Once I get there, then maybe I can start thinking about the end. But still a ways to go. Okay, I'm talking at you won't be able to see me, but I think I'm in the last mile, really close to the end now. I mean, this has been brilliant. really hard, but I've actually mentally kept it together pretty well. I'm gonna cry my heart out at the end, but I'm nearly there, and just really happy with how this has gone in the main. I'm so tired. It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm done, but I am almost done.